Okay, hello everybody. We are up and we are live. We are going. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, today we are going to take a look at how much World of Warcraft has changed. And it has changed quite a bit. It's really it has really changed a lot. So yeah, I fiddled around with it a little bit earlier today and to see exactly how much it had changed and everything, and wow, has it changed a lot. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be well, thank you. Yeah, that thumbnail is actually part of the intro cinematic that they had for the game. And yeah, that was what made me want to play as a dwarf. And that's what we're going to do today. We're going to play as a dwarf. We're actually going to kind of recreate a little bit, at least kind of the character that I originally started with, my first character in World of Warcraft. So that'll be interesting and fun. Needless to say. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into the game here, and we'll take a look at the character that we've created and what we're going to be playing as. So we need to say boom, and we're not on a break. We need to change the game footage over to WoW Classic. There we go. Oh, that, I don't know. I'm not entirely sure where that came from. That's just a bump that I've got on my head for some reason. The weird thing is it's like, is the surrounding area actually was like, was kind of swollen as well and stuff like that. So I don't know. It seems to have calmed down though, so that's something at least. So all right. Here we have our character, our dwarf. Bright red hair, braided beard, little bit of braided hair. So yeah, dwarf, resistance to frost, treasure finding, increased expertise with guns, big plus, especially for a hunter. And then we have, the hunter is able to tame animals, la da 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 da, and all that good stuff. So yeah, that is the basics of this character. Was I wanted to play a dwarf, I wanted to play a hunter. And at least in the original, back in the classic era, if you will, yeah, it really, they made it so that engineering really had something to do with hunters. It was kind of a no-brainer, really. So let's go ahead and say, yes, we accept. And we are going to enter the world.
The stoic dwarves of Ironforge spent countless generations mining treasures from deep within the earth. Hidden within their impregnable stronghold of Ironforge Mountain, they rarely ventured beyond the wintry peaks of Doomora. Recently, however, the dwarves unearthed a series of ruins that held secrets to their ancient heritage. Driven to discover the truth about his people's fabled origins, the great king Magni Bronzebeard ordered that the dwarves shift their industry from mining to archaeology. As part of the Grand Alliance, the stalwart dwarven armies have been called away to battle the merciless horde in faraway lands. In these perilous times, the defense of the Mountain Kingdom falls to brave dwarves like you. The spirits of the ancient kings watch over you, and the very mountains are your strength. The future of your people is in your hands.
Okay. Let's... Okay. That should be good. So yes, here we are in Cold Forge and... or Cold Ridge Valley, rather. And classic WoW. This is... oh, I forgot how different things were. Okay, let's get everything set up here properly. Controls, we want auto loot. Instant track, questing, auto track, yes, okay, there we go. Alright. So here we are. Looks vaguely the same. Now there's a few things that are a big difference. One of which is, if we open up our character, we actually have a melee weapon and a gun. Not just a ranged weapon. And that was a big change that they made later on in the course of the game, is hunters could shoot from whatever distance. They couldn't originally. They had to, you know, once somebody got too close, it was, yeah, you're going to, you know, you're going to have just melee. You can't do long-range weapons up close. Give me just a moment here. Let me leave. I do not need any. I don't need all that chat. Okay. So yeah, we have an axe. We have a gun. We actually have 2 containers. We have a small ammo pouch, which is another big difference, is you had ammunition. You had to keep track of your bullets, your arrows, and stuff like that. It wasn't just you had unlimited ammo. And that was one of the benefits of being an engineer, is you could make better bullets than you could buy.
You got my attention.
Ah, well, aren't you a sturdy-looking one? Perhaps you can assist me with a thing or two. Not much help around here, except for green apprentices, and they've other things to worry about. Wait, I'm a green apprentice, aren't I? What do we have here, then? You look as though you might need something to keep your hands warm, hmm? I'll tell you what would help. A pair of nice, warm gloves. And being the kind soul that I am, I'd be more than happy to provide you with a suitable pair. I've one condition, however. I need you to get me some wolf meat. Nice arrangement, hmm? You bring me some wolf meat, and I'll make sure you don't lose any digits to frostbite. Well, what do you say? 8 pieces of wolf meat for a pair of gloves.
Off with you.
Alright, sure, why not? So we're off and hunting wolves. So yeah, like I said, once they get up close, you have to use a melee weapon. You can't just use your gun. Which I actually kind of, which it makes a lot of sense. And I kind of wish they had kept it that way. Because it forces hunters to really kind of have to balance their stuff. You have to really be a balanced player in order to do that. But, you know, if you've seen the more current WoW stuff that I've done, it's really just kind of, it's really just, your hunters are one note people now. It's just... I'm sorry, I didn't know you had finished him off already. And I like having to keep track of ammunition. It makes it more realistic. So, alright. Alright, bucko. Give me them gloves. Wolves giving you a bit of trouble? You'd do well to avoid the fangs and claws and sharp bits, yes? Hey, you wanted wolf meat. I brought you wolf meat. Ah, wonderful. Wolf meat should do nicely. Oh, don't worry, Olam. I wouldn't forget my part of the bargain. Here, one of these should fit you. Yes, the wolf handler gloves. So let's go ahead and equip those. So, etched rune. While you were helping me out, this rune was given to me to pass on to you. Take some time reading it when you have a chance. I'm thinking it came from the hunter trainer Thorgas. Take a gander at it and go find him inside Anvilmar when you've got a chance. Sure.
Watch your back.
What else did you have for me? I don't suppose you'd be willing to do me a favor, lad. A stack of letters came through the pass today, and I don't have the time to send them along. They're all addressed to Talon Kenai. You could find him to the west down the road. He's set up camp next to the frozen lake. What do you say?
See you soon.
Okay, sure. So the etched rune. Tamer of beasts, master marksman, proven tracker. What else you'll want to accomplish in this lifetime? All those things combined takes quite a bit of intelligence and a great deal of patience. The path of the hunter ain't an easy one, that's for sure. You're gonna need lots of training if you want to be as good as even our lowest ranking riflemen. But that's why I'm here. Find me inside Anvilmar, overlooking Coldridge Valley. I'll be waiting. Thorgas Grimson, Hunter Trainer. Right, okay. Hey, can I read the... No, I can't read the letters. Okay.
No.
So one of the other things that you'll notice... One of the other things you'll notice about this is you don't get money and pouches as much as in the newer version.
What can I do for you?
It's a lot more bare bones and you're scraping by type of thing. It's a little tender when I prod at it, but that's about it. So nothing too bad. I hope you're here to lend us aid, Hunter. After the last Trog attack, we could use all the help we can get. I hear the buggers have been popping up all across the land, and it seems Coldridge Valley is no exception. They've been spotted all over the hills to the southeast and near the frozen lake. That's not all. Just a few nights ago, they attacked and overran our camp to the west. We're a bit short-handed here, lad, and we need strong arms to help drive the Trogs back. Okay, sure.
See you soon.
But first I need to go and visit my trainer, apparently. And that's another huge change that they made. It's in way back when again. yeah, you would actually have to buy and learn things specifically. They didn't just pop up in your talents. You made it. Good to hear. Bet you didn't have to track me to find the place either. Our profession is pretty steeped in tradition, Olam. I guess Olav. I've been hearing people pronounce it, and they pronounce it wrong, and it's stuck in my head now. Learning the ways of the land, learning to track a bear through the mountains, even just surviving on wits alone takes a great deal of courage and cunning. Think you're capable? Absolutely. One thing you should always remember is that you gotta respect the world you're living in. The beasts that choose to fight alongside you, the shine on your weapon, the weight of your ammo, the bite of the bitter wind, all these things you need to know intimately. I'm sorry, where is that wind biting if I need to know it intimately? I'll do what I can to help you, but most of the work's up to you. Anytime you think you're ready, come back and talk to me, and I'll train you when I can.
Safe travels.
Okay.
Glad to meet you.
Well, what can I train in now? I can train in tracking beasts. Then I have to go to to level 4 to get new attacks. Okay. Shows the location of all the beasts, nearby beasts on the mini-map. Only one form of tracking can be used at a time. Right, okay. Yes, sir! Oh. Alright, so we need to deliver some letters. By just following the path west. We'll also need to kill a bunch of trogs. Don't shake your tail at me like that. I'm not ready to train anything yet, or tame anything. Right, you're Keen-Eye.
How are you?
Greetings, Hunter. Fine day for hunting, wouldn't you say? I've been having more than a little luck with boars myself. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Perhaps you'd like a shot. Got your mail. Yes? Do you have something for me? Thank you. I've been waiting for these letters for quite some time. Unfortunately, these letters aren't all addressed to me. This one is addressed to Grelin Whitebeard. He's not too far away if you'd like to deliver it to him. Sure, why not? Not like I have anything else to do. If I remember correctly, Grelin's camp is down the road to the southeast. No doubt he'll be eager to get his mail.
Watch your neck. Here there.
Nothing like a day of boar hunting, huh? Though here in Cold Ridge Valley there are so many boars, it almost takes the fun out of it. No need to get them charging. They're all angry and ready without any help. So in fact, recently, there have been so many boars in the area, it's becoming dangerous for me to do my daily hunting. Long story short, if you could help me kill some of the boars, I would appreciate it. Ooh. Now get dwarven leather pants.
Okay, yeah.
So I just have to kill them, not like get anything off of them, right? Yeah, okay. Just kill them. There's some trogs out here, too. Oh, that's right. That's right. With the original, under skills, you actually had to level up your skills of axes and guns and stuff like that. Well, I forgot about that. So it like leather allows you to wear leather stuff, but you have certain levels of skills for your weapons. Kind of like even with the modern day one, the mining and smithing and stuff levels up. That's weird. It like tried to do an attack at like just the middle ground where it was like it was too close. It was too close for a gunshot, but too far away for an axe hit. I forgot how wonky they were, how wonky it was at times with that. And while the starting area is is fairly easy, it's one of those things where it's not as easy as the modern day one. They're not racing you through, trying to race you through everything to get up to the current latest content. At least not yet. I'm hoping they stop before they get to that point. Because I don't remember which release it was where they're like, oh no, everybody should be super excited and want to get to the new content as soon as possible. Therefore, we're gonna help speed you along. Personally, I found it irritating. It's like, let me just do my thing and enjoy the natural progression of the game. So I'm now level 3. Huzzah! Well, I've been finding a lot of these burly motherfuckers. I only need one more burly, and we're done with that. Well, I still need some of the regular ones. But yeah, this one was, I mean, now this, the early World of Warcraft did have some problems, like sometimes finding like boar ribs was next to impossible. I mean, like you could kill a field of boars and get maybe 2. So the drop rate kind of sucked on some stuff.
How are you?
Doing good. Here's your mail. Is there something I can help you with? Ah, excellent. It's been a while since I received word from Ironforge. My brother, Sinia, and I were sent to different parts of Don Moro to investigate the threat posed by the trolls. The Senate has its hands full with the trogs, so they've no need for further annoyance. From what I've seen, the trolls aren't well situated here in Coldridge Valley, mostly in the southern cave. I'd say that the army will not be necessary. A few strong arms should be more than enough. Perhaps you'd like to assist us in this endeavor. I have it on authority to offer you compensation for your help. Ooh, I get a new axe. 14 wealth.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Right. Alright, so we still need more boar and more regular trogs. No, not you burly guys. We just need regular trogs. Regular. Just everyday trogs. I do think they have gone a bit further and have gotten a lot better as far as crafting stories around the quests. I will say that much. The quests here are kind of like bland and I mean there is story and there is lore, but it's kind of buried under, hey, go do this. And everything is a lot more secular than in modern day WoW. Like, everybody has their own select set of classes that they can be. Like, I think this far back, humans could not actually become hunters. I don't think they could be hunters. I think they could be warriors, priests, warlocks, thieves, and paladins. It was a weird time when they were like, okay, well, you're the character, the race that you choose depends on what you can and can't do. All right, what do you got for us? All right, leather pants. Excellent. I can go back to my leisurely hunting now. Dude, what is it that you are hunting and what are you doing with it when you catch it? Ah, yes, some fine leather pants. Not exactly, the best thing to choose out in the blowing, blistering cold like this. It's one of the things that always gets me is people like, you know, how many people go for like leather coats and stuff like that. And it's like, okay, leather is good in a lot of situations. Yes. But protection against the cold, you really need something that's going to insulate better. And I hate to be the one to tell you, but leather doesn't do much against wind. As just about anybody in Illinois can tell you, leather is great, but it really doesn't do much against wind and stuff like that. It's, you know... Alright, there we go. There's the trogs taken care of. Yeah, I've already blown through almost half of my ammunition.
Well met.
Snow boots. Okay, probably good. Well, seems the bear shawl is the same, does the same as the cloak that I found. Oh, we are so close to the next level. There we go. Alright, so now we can go in, sell off all this stuff that we have. Actually, you know what? I want you there. Alright, you look, yes.
You got my attention.
Yeah, I'm actually, my equipment is actually being damaged here, which is unusual. It's like modern day WoW. It's like, oh no, you'll blast through, you know, you'll blast through armor pieces and stuff through all the quests long before any of it really gets any kind of damage. All right. So I will take the serpent sting. Now see, aspect of the monkey, I can get that, but I have to pay for it.
Safe travels.
Which you don't really have to do anymore in modern day Warcraft. Oh, you have a quest for me?
Hey.
Hi! We drove those trogs out of Nomragan. But when it all went so then it all went so horribly wrong. Now our home is completely irradiated, and we gnomes have been scattered over Dun Morol. In my haste to get away from the radiation, I lost all my personal belongings and tools. It was the trolls that got them. They stole my chest, my box, and my bucket of bowls. They took them back to their camp southwest of Anvilmar. Why do I have so much trouble with Anvilmar? I'm no adventurer. Could you find my things and bring them back to me, please?
You have a great day now.
You got it, little buddy. So we have 2 quests that involve trolls. And notice the mini-map. It's not saying, oh, hey, go over here. You have this quest, go over there. you actually have to find it on your own, which I actually enjoy more than... It's too easy to rely on it's too easy to rely on the mini-map and the little yellow arrows that all these games have these days saying, hey, go over here, over here, over here, over here.
I need a target.
I really do enjoy the sense of exploration. Even when you have games like Subnautica where, you know, the few times that you do have maps, it's like practically useless. Bucket of bolts? Yeah, bucket of bolts. So I'm guessing there's more... Yeah, looks like there's more... Whoops, sorry. I wanted to poison you before we got into the hand-to-hand stuff, but... I hope you understand. Trog over there scratching his butt. I think that wolf was coming up to mount me. I do not appreciate that. Oh, hi. At least with this setup of Hunter, it's like, yes, you have to, you know, you're not just the long range guy. You do have to be able to do some close up fighting as well. And I like that. I do. I really like that. All right. Chest. Yep. Oh, hi there.
Spell isn't ready yet.
Still managed to get the curse in. Or the poison. Thank you. It was inevitable that you were going to die. You just wouldn't shut up and die. And that's just rude. So see, some of the things that they still left in the game for hunters actually makes a lot more sense now. So like the sticky traps or the stuff that slows down your opponent means that you have time to get a few more gunshots in before they reach you. Whereas the more modern day stuff, it's like, sure, you can prevent them from getting close enough to hit you, but you don't have to keep them far enough away to keep shooting them. You're going to be able to shoot them no matter what. You're gonna make me into Mojo? Like Mojo Jojo? Because I'm not a monkey. Or an ape. Was he an ape or a monkey? I don't remember if he had a tail. Alright, so we've killed enough trolls. We've got all of the gnome stuff. Seriously, guys, there's a lot more stuff you can do than just like sit there and dig your fingers into your crack.
What's on your mind?
Hi, I'd like an axe, please. Ah, those light-blasted trolls. A group of them came in the night and stole my journal. I knew better than to trust the good-for-nothing apprentice. Look. My journal. They took it away to the cave. The one that had it. It was a big brute with some odd markings on his skin and face. I didn't get a much better look than that. You've had some good luck with trolls. Maybe you could get it back for me? Sure.
Get your feet on the
I'll
ground.
try. Ooh, much bigger axe. What do you
What
want?
can I do for you? Great to meet you.
Gah! I'm supposed to get this delicious scalding morn brew to Dern Fur Cutter inside Anvilmar a while ago. But I had to deliver one to Grelin here first. I'll never make it to Anvilmar before the brew runs cold. Hey, you look fast. Fast how? Maybe you can make it. This cup will only stay hot for 5 more minutes, and Durnan didn't order chili morn brew. So, get going! Anvilmar is to the northeast, a settlement dug into the mountain. Thanks. Don't forget to bring my mug back. Right.
Off with you.
So I actually do have to do it within 5 minutes. Thankfully, I don't think anybody on the way is like aggro, so I can walk by them and they're not going to attack me. They only attack if I attack them. Which works for me. Like, quests like this just kind of get me. It's like, okay, why? I mean, I made it. Hell, I made it in about a minute.
What's on your mind?
I made it in exactly exactly a minute. I darn fur cutter. What are you? You have something for me? Ah, good. Now this will hit the spot. Allow me to take a small break while I enjoy my scalding morn brew. Right, I need the mug back. There's nothing like some scalding morn brew on a chilly Dunmorrow morning to get things started right. Ooh, if that wouldn't put a spring in your step, I don't know what will. Now that hit the spot. Nothing like a piping hot, nay, scalding morn brew. On a cold winter's day to warm the cackles of your soul. Here you go, love. Be a pal and take this empty mug back to Nori for me, would you now?
Watch your back.
Sure, do I have a time limit on that too? I mean, that time limit was completely arbitrary.
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah. Oh goodness, Olam. This town is not well suited for the likes of me. There are as many nasty creatures here as there were in Nomergarn before the accident. Do you have my belongings? If you don't, then who knows what the trolls have done with them by now. Huzzah! You found them! You're an absolute savior, my friend. Here, it's not much, but it's something for the trouble. It's something for the trouble I put you through. Thank you.
Be seeing you.
No.
Not if I see you first. Right, so the belt... Oh, belt's the exact same as what I've got right now.
See you soon.
I'm sure you will.
You got my attention.
Alright, so we've got 2 more levels before we can get, like, the arcane shot and stuff, so we'll go ahead and train for the aspect of the monkey.
See you soon.
Which increases chance to dodge by 8%. Works for me. Alright, so we've got to return the mug and find the stolen journal. Right. Which that is probably going to be in the caves with all the trolls. Well, seems the mug is empty, so it's not like we have to get there before it cools. Let's just head for the cave.
I'm out of range.
There we go, yeah. Yeah, but these guys are still level 3. That's the other thing that they did, you know, that's kind of how they help, you know, like, speed level some people through, is they make it so that everything you face is just the right level for you. So you don't really have to go to a new area in order to find enemies that are compatible. At least not up to, like, level 35 or so, I think. Yay, now we're level 5. Which means going through here is going to be just that much easier. I'm sorry, where the hell did you come from?
Still recharging.
Yeah, I know it's still recharging. I was trying to, like... I was wanting you to like, preload it and get it ready. But I forgot that's not something you can do.
I can't pass that yet.
Alright, so... Okay, there he is. Way off in the distance. Come here, buddy. Yeah, leave your friends behind. Are you really trying to freeze me? I'm a dwarf. We're practically invulnerable to the cold. Despite what that first idiot said. See, the respawn rates aren't, like, totally insane on this one. Like, modern day Warcraft, no, everybody would have respawned by the time you got started back. Oh, never mind, don't need to do that. Okay. Right, Nori. Where's Dory and Ori?
Aye.
I trust the scalding morn brew got to Durnham in time. Did you remember to bring me back my mug? I've always liked the cold, but then I was born in January, so... Excellent, Olaf. You've surprised me. You'd be surprised how many couriers I meet who forget to do something as simple as bring back the mug. Mugs don't grow on trees. Or so they tell me. Here's a little something for your effort. Thanks again for your help. Actually, technically mugs do grow on trees since they're made of wood. Yeah, that's about right.
Watch your back. Great to meet you.
Olaf, any luck? Wonderful, Olaf. Many thanks for retrieving my notebook. Well, it would seem that the troll situation here in Coldridge Valley is under control and not much cause for worry. After I put the finishing touches on my report, I'll need someone to carry it to my brother, Sinir. I suppose you want me to stick around, right? I was planning on sending my apprentice to my brother Sinir with my report, but I would feel much better if it were better were it placed in more reliable hands. That is, of course, if you wouldn't mind. You'll have to take the tunnel to the Karanos to get to Karanos. Speak with Mountaineer Thalos before going through the tunnel. It's completely infested with trogs now. Follow the road back to Anvilmar. Then, keep heading east to the tunnel. Talos is stationed nearby.
Safe travels.
I could see that, yeah. I'm trying to remember, isn't that what Danny DeVito has? I know he has a medical condition that basically kind of that stunted his growth. Yeah, exactly. It's, cold is better because you can always put on more clothing and pile on blankets and stuff like that. The heat, you can only take so much off before it's like, yeah, you're looking at skinning yourself before too long. All right, pretty sure those are worse than what we've got. Yep. Those can't be.
Watch your back.
A report on the state of the Frostmane trolls here in the general area of Cold Ridge Valley, prepared by Grelin Whitebeard, Senate Special Envoy. From the time that I have spent observing the movements of the Frostmane trolls in the Cold Ridge Valley area, I've determined that they pose no large threat to dwarf settlements in the area. Moreover, they are a threat that can be eliminated with little additional support from the army. Through the assistance of mountaineers already stationed in Cold Ridge Valley and mercenaries paid with funds set aside by the Senate prior to my dispatchment, I am confident that the problem will be solved in short order. This action has been authorized with the sanction given to me by King Bronzebeard. Right. Okay, so, out from here, east, follow the road.
I have the finest wires in the land.
Ah, okay. I knew there was something. I couldn't remember what it was that I couldn't quite remember what it was that he had that caused his shortness, but I knew it was something that was, yeah, that was medical in nature. Right, so, hey, boss man,
Well,
Talos. Hail! Have a care, Olaf. The tunnel is to Dunmorrow is infested with trogs and is not safe for travel. If you haven't any pressing business in Dunmorrow, I'll have to ask you to remain in Anvilmar until the tunnel is safer. Yeah, I'm supposed to go and pass off a letter as far as how things are going here. Hell, if Whitebeard is sending you to Dunmorrow on important business, I can't very well stop you, can I? At least let me provide you with some advice and directions. The trogs in the tunnel are extremely hostile and haven't shown any hesitation in attacking travelers through the tunnel. You seem pretty tough, though, so you'll probably be safe. Directions? If you're going to speak with Sinir, you're you'll find them in Karanos. I don't know why the names of this stuff is so difficult for me tonight. Make your way through the tunnel, and after you come out the other side, just keep following the road. It'll run right through Karanos.
Keep your feet on the ground.
So basically, keep following the road.
Greetings.
Hey, you look like a hardy adventurer. If you're planning to brave the past, do you suppose you could bring a package to the inn in Karanos? You're planning to stop at the inn, right? You've made it through if you made it through the pass, you'll definitely want to take a breather there. Anyway, bring this to Tanok Frosthammer, the innkeeper's assistant. I can't get through the pass myself, and it'll be days until a mountaineer escort comes through. Right.
Off and away.
I'll get to that. Yeah. So wait a second. Wait. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mountaineers right here, basically guarding the tunnel entrance. Just getting ready to leave Cold Ridge. So yeah, they've got 7 mountaineers here, and they're like, oh, well, yeah, I'm sure you can handle it. Go ahead and see if you can make it through. If I can make it through on my own, I'm pretty sure that 7 mountaineers, 7 professionally trained mountaineers, should be able to handle this. They should be able to clean this place out in no time. Yeah, I figured why not revisit the classic, and oh wow, I had forgotten how different being a hunter was back in the day. It is like a whole it's almost like a whole different game, really. I'm slowly remembering little bits and pieces of how things changed and some of that stuff. Because I know I was still playing when the Burning Crusade first came out. I think I was still playing up to the point where the Lich King expansion came out. Then I just kind of like my interest just kind of like slowly sloughed off. Chunk of bar meat. See, yeah, that was the exact same thing that caused the problem that I have with WoW as it is today. Is people wanted to experience the brand newness, all the new stuff without going through and spending time on the actual game. So, well, like we've seen with the modern day playthrough, it's like you just like it's almost like you're rushed through stuff. And I don't really like it. I don't know. I have noticed one thing with the Classic as well. I'd forgotten how much emphasis they put on PvP in all of this.
I need to start something first.
Because you look at the server lists and the server styles and everything, and it's just like, oh no, just tons and tons of PvP. It's like every now and then you get a few of, the regular stuff. Yeah, I prefer to sit there and like actually play the game and experience things at a normal pace rather than, oh hey, congratulations, you killed 5 trolls. Here's 3 levels. Or here's a weapon that's going to make you just simply overpowered for any other trolls in the area.
That's still recharging.
Yeah, free character boosts that you can use is one thing, but like getting up to, just racing through the level, providing so much XP that you race through the levels is a little bit wrong. It's just, it really feels just like they're trying to say, here. Come on, hurry up, get out of here and go in and see all the new stuff. And it's like, I will get to the new stuff, just let me play the game that you've created. You don't have to push me through, I don't know how many expansion packs they have now, but let's see here. If I remember right, in current world WoW, there's the Classic, there's the Burning Crusade, there's the Rise of the Lich King, and I think those, at least like the first 3 expansions, once you hit level 35, you might as well not play them. They're not really playable because you're gonna one-shot just about everything you come across in those areas. So, it's not, there's sure, you can still go through and get the quests and stuff like that, but you're gonna be, you're just gonna be blasting through it. And it's like, why? Why would you want to just like speed people through or make it so that they are actually incentivized to avoid an entire area, an entire expansion that you spent Lord knows how many hours and months and years putting together, all because you want them to get to the big bag, the big bright shiny piece that you just finished. It's like that's a bullshit thing. So can you actually go back and play through those? Play through the old, you know, the old expansions and the old storylines like you should be able to, like it was brand new, even if you're a high enough level that, you know, you would one-shot everything? That's the big question. Because if you can't, it's still just a bunch of, yeah, it's still just a bunch of fluff. See, okay, through the expansion of your choice. Now, do you progress? See, here's the thing, is what they should be doing. What they should be doing, and I'm surprised they're not doing it, because just about every other MMORPG that they have ripped off does this, is they say, hey, okay, you are going to play through them progressively. So you start in vanilla WoW. You start with the first, you know, in just the regular land. And then you go get to the point where, you know, everybody was going to the Burning Crusade. And then you play through the Burning Crusade. And then you go to, you know, the Return of the Lich King, the Rise of the Lich King, or whatever they called it. And you go one by one by one. But like I said, from what I've heard, it's like, no, once you hit level 35, there's nothing in the Outworlds that's of any interest. There's nothing that's going to gain you any experience. So you might as well just not go. If you're not really into the deep lore and want to see all the ins and outs and stuff like that, there's no point in going. And if you're, you know, if you're playing to level 50 in the Burning Crusades, and you reach level 50 in the Burning Crusades, well, you know, you should, partway through there, you should be going to the Frozen Lands for the Lich King edition expansion. And I think that's why it always confused me. Yeah, that's I guess that's why I was confused when they took the level cap and reduced it. Because it's like, well, okay, so why are you reducing that level cap? Well, come to find out, because they wanted people to be able to get to the new stuff, new players to get to the new stuff faster. It's still stupid. It is still stupid to not have a natural level progression through all of the stuff that you've created. I mean, I guess what they're looking at right now is like, okay, you're getting World of Warcraft. All of these expansions come with it except for the latest one. We want you to buy the latest one, and if you have to wade through a decade or more's worth of expansion packs and stuff, expansions and areas and stuff like that, yeah, you could totally sit there and be like, you know what? I'll pay for the monthly thing, but I'm not going to buy the new expansion. So, yeah, I'm just going to coast. And by the time they get to that new expansion, it's included in the game because Blizzard has a new one out. So I guess that makes, from a business aspect, it does make sense. All right, what does Sinmir have? What's this? Ah, my brother's report. I told him to be sparing with the use of the king's name, but he didn't listen. No harm, I suppose. Though it's sure to ruffle some feathers in the Senate. Not that those feathers. Not that those weren't some feathers that needed ruffling. Ha! Nonetheless, I guess that means that I should send my report to Ironforge as well. But I must admit, I'm a bit behind. Bloody cold. I should have some work for you later, if you're interested.
Off with you.
All right, yes, I would be interested.
Great to meet you.
North of my tavern patrons enjoy more than some beer-basted boar ribs. Only problem is the local tapper who used to bring me supplies enlisted in the king's army to help with the war on the Alliance front. Maybe you could help me out. If you bring me 6 crag boar ribs and a Rhapsody malt from the tavern here, I'll give you the family recipe for my famous beer-basted boar ribs. Not to mention a free sample. The secret's in the malt.
Safe travel.
Right, so you... Okay, so you're the innkeeper.
How are ya?
Hi, I've got some supplies here for you from a gnome. At last, the supplies from hands. I was beginning to worry that we've had scarce words from Anvilmar since the Trogs overran the pass. Thanks for bringing these to me. Please, make yourself comfortable, and you must be tired from your journey. Not really.
Safe travels.
All right.
How are you?
Hi.
See you soon.
I want to make this place my home.
Well met.
I need to sell off some stuff. All right, there we go.
Be good.
So we need boar ribs. Isn't this where we... Yes,
Yes,
this is
to
where we
meet you.
train for... We can train to be a
Off with
cook.
you. How are ya?
Wait, can we... Right. Okay. Yes, I will learn how to make
See.
spicy bread. Ooh, rogue trainer. Is there anything down here? Somebody deep in there. Oh, right. Right, this is a dwarf. This is a dwarf. A dwarf inn, so all the rooms would be downstairs. So warrior trainer, physician, general
What can I do for
supplies,
ya? Watch your back.
priest trainer, mage, paladin. You're just Yori. I'm assuming that I have a trainer here somewhere. Oh wait, probably over here. No, you're the stable master. You? What are you? Who are you?
What's on your mind?
Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Local mechanic, deliver steel grills, tools.
Be good.
Okay. There has to be a hunter trainer near here, doesn't there? You've got trainers for everything else. Can I get? No, I can't get up there. Okay. Maybe our guy's over here? Tradesman. Pet trainer. Well, we're close. Gar Exiles. Alright, oi, you!
What's on your mind?
Yeah, class trainer. Hunter.
See you soon.
Oh! I did not even see you over here, good sir.
Talk to me.
Hi, I'd like some training, please. Holy crap, that's a lot of stuff all of a sudden. Alright, yes and yes.
Up with you.
Alright, so Arcane Shot and Hunter's Mark. And we can put our cooking over here. Alright, cool. I know, right? It was like, yeah, that was one of the things that I had forgotten about. Is like how selective it was who couldn't be hunters.
Watch your back.
Yeah, that's the thing that blew my mind with when I started the modern Warcraft. It was like. Yeah, it was like there's, there's all these class trainers still around. There's class somebody blew a big old horn. But yeah, there's all these class trainers around, even to this day. But there's no point to them. Nobody needs a class trainer because whenever you level up to the point where you get a new, you get a new skill, it just appears. Oh, that was my kill, ass. Now let me guess, you're not going to have any rips, right? You're going to have nothing. I'm not sure. All right, you know what? I know something we need to do first. I know something we need to do before we go hunting up all kinds of stuff around. We need to visit Ironforge. So yeah, we need to visit Ironforge because we need to learn how to mine and we need to learn engineering. Because engineering actually has a use. Unlike the modern day engineering that honestly, there's no fucking point to it anymore. They give you new guns and bows like candy. You can use either one when you're a hunter. It doesn't matter, you know. You're not like right now with a dwarf hunter. He uses a gun. He does not use a bow. I don't think he can use a bow. So, you know, everything, you know, any hunter-specific stuff should give the choice between bow or gun, and you choose whichever fits you. In the modern day one, yeah, it's like, nope, you can use whichever. You can use whatever you want. Yeah. You don't have to worry about ammunition anymore, which means you can't make better ammunition through engineering. They've come a long way, though. They've come a long way. Still not sure why dwarves make such huge hauls when they're so short. They're very, very short. Alright, let's see if I can remember my way around here. So, mining should be in the same corridor as the Great Forge. Physician, no. Academy or Arcanery? No. I don't think so. Bronze Kettle. Deep Mountain Mining Guild. That's our boy. Yes, you. Hey, hi.
On a pint?
Train me.
Very good.
Not if I have a choice. All right. So now we have become a miner. Now we need engineering. We can get the metals and the rocks and everything, but now we need to be able to do something with them. Boom, and fine minerals, we'll put you down here, and smelting, we'll put you down there. Now, because dwarves are not really good mechanical-wise, they're more, you know, magical-based. Let's go down to Tinkertown. Not Tinkletown. Tinkertown. Who are you? Commendations? Okay. Hi.
Hi, you're a tall one.
Not really. Well, compared to you, everybody's tall, buddy. So, yeah, train me. Thank you.
Alrighty then.
So, now we should be able to engineering. Yes, crafted light shot. Crafted light shot does 2 damage per second, whereas the light shot does 1.5. That is why we wanted to get that. Oh, I'm torn. I could go to Stormwind and just start doing all my adventuring in the human lands. And it's tempting. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to Stormwind. This is probably heresy for a lot of people, especially anybody who's a die-hard dwarf. I should... No, that'll be fine. That'd be fine. Do you actually mean anything, or are you just like a bunch of flashing lights? Always come to the middle, because you never know which tram is going to come next. See? See? Alright, take us to Stormwind. We will go adventuring into human lands. I always did love this. Like this part in particular, where it's just like, yeah. That's why they need me, to smarten them up. You know, that would be awesome. That would be awesome if there was, like, hidden raid bosses or hidden bosses or hidden enemies of any sort, really, down there. Because it's like, yeah, I mean, there's... If you were to try and run that, it would take you forever. I just thought of something that I'm not entirely sure of. Is there... Oh, there's gotta be. There's gotta be an engineering trainer here in Stormwind, right? There's gotta be. Doesn't there? This place feels absolutely tiny now. Having seen the big sprawling stuff that they eventually evolved to, it's like, wow, this place is tiny. It is absolutely minuscule. I wasn't sure if that was something that they had added after the fact, or... Yeah, or if it was something that was... Because I know in the newer stuff... Over by the forge? Okay. Praxis, Backsmith, Blacksmith. Mithril Order. You around here? Yeah, just all the stuff that isn't there that in this one. It's just like, wow, there's. Yeah. Because I know that there was one that like a cart, a gnome with a bunch of carts and stuff. Right, the park got obliterated, and that's where they put the docks. Hi, Betty. Where's a guard when you need one? Okay, well, here's the hunter trainer. That's good to know. Like I said, I know in the newer stuff over here by the forge, right over here, right here is where they put in there. Okay, so they just moved him out and gave him more space. Okay, that's good. I was gonna say, because if there was no engineering trainer, we'd have a bit of a problem, because I didn't want to keep going back to Ironforge every time I wanted to train up in a new, you know, with a new engineering abilities. So, all right, this is so not safe, people. So yeah, he's just he's back from where the new cart is. He's backing up against the wall. Kind of like he's just setting up and just starting his training business and doesn't really have everything set up yet. Which makes sense. It does. It makes sense. Place is so peaceful. See, not all these people just like demanding attention and trying to give you all kinds of stuff to do. Hi, what do you need?
What can I do for you?
Harlan needs a resupply. Oh, good gods. No, I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the run around town. I'm not doing the run around town shit. That always annoyed the crap out of me. Like, it was just infuriating. So yeah, like instead of like a trainer and somebody selling griffins and this guy, it's like, nope, just that guy. Really? That seems weird, because it's like, I always hated those, oh no, can you go and do this? I need you to go to this person in this district. And I get the reason why. It's, you know, they're giving you
Hey there.
a chance. They're giving you a chance to, gain experience, gain some experience.
Light be with you.
What? Okay, right. I need 77 copper in order to get a pickaxe. But yeah, I mean, they're wanting to give you a reason to go wandering, to go and find everything. Okay, weird. That's a really small frickin'... That's like a skeleton for a gnome, it looks like. But why would a gnome have died here? And they haven't gotten to the point where they've added Pandora, or it wasn't Pandora, the Pandorians. It was the one before when they added the wolves, and they added the wolves, and they added the Worgans and the goblins. Had to be done. Just for shits and giggles. I remember seeing people trying to do their best to get as far as they could into like Ironforge, see if they could get to the king. Just not actually do anything to the king, just get to him. All right. Interesting. I have actually seen. I've actually seen a kind of an explorative video on the blood plague and how it just wrecked so many people and how people responded to it. And the funny thing is it was actually the World of Warcraft people actually dealt with the blood plague much better than just about any country did with the actual plague of COVID, with the actual COVID-19 thing. The mine in Northshire isn't the only one with problems. I have reports that Fargo Deep Mine is in Elwyn has also been having problems with kobolds. Right. The kobolds in the mine there. Right.
How are you?
Remy 2 times. The kobolds in these parts, gold dust. Right. You want
Have a good one.
gold dust off of the kobolds. These quests are kind of the same, but I think they have a bit different of an outcome, if I remember right.
You need
Hello.
something?
So yes, you need large
See you later.
candles. Ooh, wait a minute. I can cook up some boar meat. Yes, trade supplies.
King's honor, friend.
Yes. Hi. So 34 will get me 5 and 5. I don't remember how much. I don't remember if you lose money by doing the bread or not.
Looking for something specific?
No, not really. Okay, yep. You do lose a little bit of money by doing the bread, by making bread, which is kind of screwed up. I mean, how stupid are you to sell bread for less than what the raw materials cost you?
That's still recharging.
Ooh, more boar meat.
Too far away.
See, at least I'm actually getting getting pretty good drops of stuff here. I just want to get enough for a pickaxe. I need a pickaxe. Because otherwise, there's no point in being able to mine if you don't have the items to mine. Am I not dodging my special attacks? Of course, one of the things that I've noticed is there's not a whole lot of copper around here. Like in modern day stuff, oh, you would have already found like half a dozen spots to mine copper. But there's just nothing around.
I'm out of range.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I at least with this, with the classic cooking and stuff actually makes sense. You're not being handed just like, you don't have basically a beggar paying you 10 gold to bring him, you know, a bag full of snot. That is my biggest complaint with that is one of my other big complaints with the modern day WoW is it's like people have way too much money. Like way too much money. Like here, I'm like finding 5 copper. 5 copper. Okay. I mean, these are bandits. These are people who are like pretty much down on their luck and just robbing anybody who walks by. Ooh. Okay, that... There comes a point where you have to step in and stop the BS, the inflation that is happening, and Blizzard never did. Blizzard never took an interest in stopping the gold inflation. They could have stepped in and said, no, wait a second. Gold is becoming way too easy to get. We need to do something to kind of stop that. They didn't care. They really didn't. They did not care. So now they had, once that hit to a certain point, well, now they have to make it so that, oh yes, this poor destitute beggar that wants you to go and get his old boot from the beach is going to pay you 5 gold. Yeah, Blizzard knows how to create a wonderful, thrilling backstory and quest lines and stuff like that. Absolutely. They're kind of fucking morons for actually running it. Like, the number of things they flat out stole from other games is amazing. And they did. They flat out just stole a bunch of stuff. Like the, what is it? The titles. I think it's like the special titles or the special, I don't know what World of Warcraft calls them. But, yeah, they introduced like special titles and stuff. Well, if you kill so many of this, you get this special title. Or if you do that, you get this special title. And it's just one of those things where it's like, okay, that's great, that's nice. Can you admit that you stole that from Lord of the Rings Online, please? And they did. They totally stole that from Lord of the Rings Online. From the very beginning, Lord of the Rings had titles and stuff like that. It was like, oh yeah, you kill 10 spiders in this one area, and you're known as the and you have the title of Spider Foe. And you could accumulate so many different names and stuff like that. It was actually it was innovative. It was unique. And then Warcraft comes along and says, "Ooh, yeah, all right, that looks pretty nice. That looks pretty tasty. I'm just gonna outright take that." And it's like, all right, so now we can get a mining pick. Awesome sauce.
Be careful.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. Trying to remember when Lord of the Rings Online came out. I'm wanting to say that was 2003, 2004. Come on, how many spiders we got in this bitch? All right. Copper, finally. Oh my god, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I completely forgot that you could just that you could fail that you could actually fail to get anything from a node. I forgot about that. Wow, that brings back a lot of horrible memories. Yeah. Just, oh, you tink, 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 tink. Sorry, you couldn't actually get anything. It's like, but how does that, how? I mean, I don't mind repeatedly mining. It's like, yes, you got some of the, you got some of the stuff, but there's more. But it's like just you just picked away at this node of ore. You know that that's there, and you got bunk. You got nothing. You have completely failed as a miner. Which, speaking as a dwarf, that's offensive. No dwarf would like completely biff the ability, a chance to get some ore. That bad? I mean, worse than just like, oh no, Of course, I think if I remember right, it's like the herbalist was another one that was like, oh no, you failed to pick up a flower off of the ground. That was one that just really always just kind of blew my mind. It's like it's a flower. It is a flower. How am I not able to pick up a flower? I can heft this big ass battle, this big ass battle hammer, this war hammer. It's like, but a flower completely baffles me. Whoa, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Guys. Whoa, hey, okay, there you go. Yeah, you go away. You go away. Whew. Do I have anything that I can actually eat? Not right now. Okay. But I can go ahead and make some rough blasting powder while we wait for me to heal. That sounds a lot like Lord of the Rings Online as well. Cause yeah, you don't get to pick and choose so much as you get a profession. So you can actually get, you can learn how to mine and learn how to chop wood and stuff like that. But you don't get to choose, well, I want to be able to chop wood, and I want to be able to woodwork, and I want to be able to do this. It's like, no, that's all based on what profession you get. So if you choose to be a weaponsmith, you're going to be able to make weapons. I think you're also able to make, you're able to woodwork, you're able to make weapons, and I think you're like able to mine. And that's it. That's all you, that is the loadout that you get. So every profession that you choose has a different combination of things that are available. Just shoot him. Shoot him. You're obviously failing with the axe. Okay, so I stepped foot in the mine and I know everything about it. Not quite sure how that works, but okay. Ooh, shiny apple. I'm just gonna sit here among the bodies that I have created and munch. There we go. All right. So right around here should be, yep. Seriously? Man, I forgot how unforgiving I forgot how unforgiving the original was, as far as like, oh, you fucked up. We're gonna let you know that you fucked up. Oh, that sounds like a headache. That that really just sounds like a headache for... Oh. Screw it, might as well scout out the area here. Now, if I remember right, isn't Goldtooth like actually in the mine now? Like he's standing up above the mine. Yeah, he's in the mine. Back in the good old days. I would prefer not to resurrect right in the middle of tons of enemies. Thank you. Yeah, You're the asshole that killed me.
That's still recharging. Can't carry anymore.
Duel or delete? Okay. Were things that much more cutthroat?
Inventory is full.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Can't carry anymore.
That is a really nice belt. Would help out a lot. What do you have?
Inventory is full.
Okay. Oh.
I can't carry anymore.
Okay, so that's kind of what I thought it was. What I thought it was kind of like the one man enter. Yeah, it was kind of like Thunderdome and just like, nope, you lost. You have to delete your character. That is really fucking just brutal. And of course, this, for anybody who's watching after the fact or not, up on World of Warcraft, that was not an official decision by Blizzard. That was a bunch of like, I'm not even sure how would you describe somebody that like that? It's like insane motherfuckers. A bunch of people who essentially kind of have the attitude of, oh, I have nothing to worry about. I never lose.
Inventory is full.
I was never a big one for PvP, period. I've never been a big one for PvP. Mostly because there are far too many people out there that use PvP to be an asshole. Nope, 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 nope. We are running. Like, seriously, how far from the mine are you guys gonna go? Okay. Would you shut up? Stop. Just stop, sir. Oh shit, right. Duh, I forgot. And here I was talking about how, oh yeah, you know, you have to keep track of your ammo and stuff like that. And wow, I completely forgot about that. It's like, oh hey, look. You have to keep a track of your ammo. What did I forget to do? Keep track of my ammo. Yeah, if you would have picked up the things that were actually useful. Grand Marshal of the Alliance was a priestess. She managed to make a good hybrid build that worked for her favor, getting the most honorable kills. One day, a month after a month of holding their title, if she didn't, her equipment would go right back. Okay. She disappeared. Turned out she deleted her tune to roll the exact same thing Horde side and become High General. Oh man, that sounds brutal. Yeah, see, for me, PvP, people take the PvP. I mean, the people who actually like do PvP and like, you know, kind of, yeah, I'm fighting for my side. Great. But there were way too many people that just used it as an excuse and a way to just be horrible to fucking everybody. Like, I'm talking like, no, these are people who, if you were on a PvP server, if you were just like, they would camp out and just grief everybody. It's like, oh, that was one of the reasons why I never went to a PvP server. I never wanted to. I had no interest.
Inventory is full.
Right, that's right. I forgot about that you couldn't have that. Yeah, on some servers you couldn't have a character on both. So what a lot of people did was a lot of people just said, okay, well, I'll be Alliance on this one, then switch servers, and I'm the other on another one. Yeah. It's amazing how much stuff has changed, really. And it really has. It's changed a lot. Okay, so let us create 6 crafted light shots. Making our own bullets. Actually, while he does that, I am going to take the opportunity to, oh, well, now he's done. All right. Let's sell off some stuff here. Hey, buddy.
Buy and trade.
Yes, I know you do. I will trade you some maces, some that. We can actually probably use those for cooking. Okay, so, right. Okay, I need to take a real quick break, so I will be back in just a little bit. All right, there we go. So, charred wolf meat is cooked, right? I thought there was something with spider legs.
Hello.
Is that spiced wolf meat? I may be a little ahead of myself here.
See you later.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Mage trainer. Physician.
Hey there.
Couldn't you? Yes.
Safe travel.
That's right. There was first aid. And we can turn our linen cloth into linen bandages that'll heal us. Wow. I could see that. Yeah, I mean, I know there were people that just, there were people that loved to just be like, oh no, I will sit, I will camp on somebody's corpse, and then they had somebody else camping in the graveyard, so it's like, no matter where the person popped up, they were dead. Okay, I was wondering, because I'm like, I didn't remember seeing,
Good Good day to you.
physicians or first aid. Right, so he wants a shipment to to Morgan Pestle and Stormwind Trade.
Have a good one.
You know I don't have a horse, right, asshole? Alright, I explored the caves. Right, and then go to the other. I wonder, I'm kind of curious
Hey there.
how many of these,
See you around.
how far they're gonna go with the expansions. The reason I say that is because it's like there's. I'm sorry, I thought.
Need help? Be careful.
The reason I say this is because there was, you know, the big push for Classic WoW. The really big push for Classic WoW was people wanted that. What are the words I'm looking for? People wanted the old school playing style. Like with our hunter here. You have to keep track of your ammunition. If you run out of ammunition, you're toast. You know, you're not going to be shooting anymore. And you don't get that with the modern day WoW. I don't know if they're going to go in a different direction. I think that would be difficult to do. I mean, with this stuff, all they have to do is basically say, okay, well, we're going to have some servers up running this version of it, of stuff. Not a big deal. What the hell is going on here? I don't know. I don't think they would be going a different direction. But I do think that they would, that there's a good likelihood that they would say, that they would basically say, okay, you know what? We will go up to the point where the game changed, the game style, the game, you know, everything changed. And I would be okay with that.
Go with honor, friend. Hello.
Does anybody in your family have hair? Like on the top of their head? I mean, the big thing, like I said, the big thing that a lot of people miss is they missed the old Stormwind when it was small and wasn't torn apart. They missed everything that wasn't before Blizzard said, hey, let's really fuck shit up. So I'm wondering if, with WoW Classic, if they're ever actually going to go to the point of Cataclysm. Are they going to just keep slowly, year by year, or however long they decide, releasing every single expansion pack in slow succession, or are they going to say, you know what? Nope, we are going to stop at a specific point.
See you later.
I mean, if they're smart, they'll actually do a poll and listen to the poll this time.
Safe travel.
Instead of saying, wait, you guys want that? No, you don't. Trust us, you don't really want that. You want what we tell you want. Which, I mean, let's face it, it was a stupid thing to say. And they have been and they have since, it has since been proven that they are dead wrong. And I appreciate, and that for me was a thing of beauty. Was when they're like, well, people are saying they want the classic WoW experience before we changed all this stuff, before we revamped everything. You don't really want that. They don't want that. They're just nostalgic. They don't know what they want. We'll tell them what they want. And then they're like, okay, fine. Everybody's demanded it. Fine. Here. We're going to prove to you that you really don't want this.
Or the Alliance.
And then they found out that, oh, fuck. No, people actually did want that. Huh. And that's got to be, that has to be, I mean, somebody somewhere in Blizzard is like, has to be like, seriously, they should have been fired from their job. Okay, that could be very amusing. I could see that being. I could see that being pretty amusing. All right, I want to keep you. I want to keep you. Actually. Not enough bag storage. That is one thing I do miss from the new stuff. Yeah, the bag storage in the new stuff is just like... Oh, now that would be... Ooh, that would take a lot of work to put together. but I think it would be an interest. But I think it's an interesting idea. If in like major metropolitan areas they worked with Grubhub and some Chinese restaurants to say, hey, we'll deliver you, yes, you put in the order in World of Warcraft to one of the Pandarians, and they're like, oh yeah, okay, we'll get it to you in however long. We'll get it to you in half an hour, and half an hour later, they actually deliver real world Chinese food to them. That would take a lot to do, but it would be really awesome. And honestly, would probably give them a lot of attention. But now that would be very difficult to do. It would be either very difficult to do, or it would be a very, very limited scope. What? Oh. Right. Congratulations, sir. You were the first one to die by my homemade bullet.
That spell isn't.
Now, weren't the Pandarians like a rumor for a longest time until Mists of Pandaria was released? Like, weren't they like supposed to be like a rumor for Warcraft 3? Was it, or one of the expansions for Warcraft 3? And then there was so much demand for it and so much push for it. They're like, finally Blizzard's like, all right, you know what? Fine, fuck it. Here, have your goddamn pandas. Okay, so there was a Pandorian, so it wasn't like completely unheard of. But I thought that I thought the Pandorian, was it the idea of a playable Pandorian that there was an April Fool's joke involving the Pandorians that like completely backfired on Blizzard, and they wound up actually deciding to put them in the game. I'm just trying to remember what it was, which way it went, type of thing, because it's like, yeah, I mean, oh, that was, yeah, that's kind of a, that's not surprising. Okay, so there's the quest down here in the farms. What? Interrupting me in my walk. Don't even have the balls to have anything decent. Oh. Oh my god, can you imagine how insane people would go if they were allowed to play as a Murloc? I mean, goblins were what? I mean, people went insane for goblins. Could you imagine what they would, how insane they would go if you allowed them to play as a Murloc? I mean, besides the problem of trying to develop Murlocs into a society that could actually interact with, the various factions. Right, the McClure Vine Vineyards. Don't kill any of them yet, because I think that's a quest, if I remember right. Hello? 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 Anybody here? Right, Mabel.
Good day to you.
Oh, I'm cursed. My heart belongs to Tommy Joe Stonefield, but her families are bitter enemies. So I can't see him, even though my eyes ache to gaze upon that handsome face. Please, take this letter and give it to Tommy Joe. He's usually at the river to the west of the Stonefield farm, which is due west of here.
See you around.
Sure. No problem. Yeah, I really do think that, yeah, you would have problems with, you would kind of have problems with with making Murlocs as especially, at least in something like this, making Murlocs a playable race. Because Murlocs are not really that much of an intelligent race. They can build huts, sure, But that's about it. I mean, they are not much of an intelligent race. Let's just leave it at that. That's fact. They are not very intelligent. They don't really have a culture. They don't have any interest in benefiting, in helping anybody else. They're kind of scavengers. Well, see, that's the thing. It's one Murloc. You meet a Murloc that can do that. So you can have them, like, you can have a one-off Murloc that is intelligent enough to speak and stuff like that and understand people. But in a MMORPG like this, you really can't have multiple out there. You run into the same problem as a lot of MMORPGs where you're the chosen one that's to save the entire world. And you're surrounded by hundreds of other ones that are also destined to save the world.
You need something?
Yeah, what? Maybe is a lot of my dull life. Here, let me see your letter. Actually, you know what? Screw you. I'm going to read it. Timey Joe, with each passing hour, my heart withers from your absence. Oh, if only our folks could see beyond the silly crimes they have done to each other, and know that the only true crime is hate. Hate consumes, and I fear in these dimming times that hate will take hold of more than just our families. If they realize this, then we could, at long last, be together. It is for that day I hope, and for that day I live. Your love, Mabel.
What can I do for you?
Oh, right, and you're on Facebook, so yeah, I don't know what Facebook's rules are. I know YouTube. YouTube is really weird as far as what they'll do. As far as what I can't stand this being a part. I have to see it. But yeah, what they choose to censor is kind of weird. I mean, like, really? Man, Facebook's fucked up. Like, at least I can understand, like, YouTube censoring. Like, you know, somebody was quoting me, and I said the word ass, and oh no, YouTube's like, oh hey, we're gonna we're going to put this on hold. Do you want to okay this, or do you want to block it? And I'm like, no, it's all right. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, it's like, as far as the comments and stuff like that, it's like, all right, I could see that. But yeah, it's like, I can say I can pretty much say anything I want. I mean, within for the most part, they aren't gonna censor me. They aren't gonna say, "Oh, your conduct is not right," unless I like really go off the deep end and like go on a Keemstar style rant that just not my style. I like being friendly to people. But yeah, I mean, like, I can say ass, shit, fuck, dick, balls, sopping wet, cum sucking, titty whore. I don't get censored. Hell, for the most part, I've done that. I actually did that to prove a point of what a streamer can get away with saying compared to anything else, compared to what like they'll censor in the comments and the chat and stuff. It's like never even got the video has no restrictions whatsoever. Absolutely no restrictions. I don't even remember what all I said, but it's like, nope. Perfectly fine to us. Ooh, that's I don't think so, because I can't hear it in my mind. The Kids Incorporated stuff. I can't hear it in my mind right now. So the answer is no. No, I cannot. All right, so he wants us to have a talk with his granny about getting Mabel out here, and so they can be together. Right, and Princess is here, but wait, is Princess here? No, that's right. This is the one where this is early enough, I think, where Princess was stolen and taken to Brackenfield Farms.
Hello.
All right, what do you want? Speak to Billy McClure about your necklace. Right.
See you later.
What do you
Hello.
want? The Brackenwells have a prize-winning pig, Princess. That sow is huge, and she got that way from sneaking over here and eating my veggies. So before she comes to our field, Princess must die. Bring me her collar as proof of the deed, and I'll give you something for your time. Are you talking like money, or do you have like a short fetish? Totally not shaming, but just kind of want to know. It's good to know these things in the middle of negotiation. Princess is usually over at the Brackenwell Pumpkin Patch to the east and beyond McClure Farm. Get her before she gets hungry and comes back here. So, okay, boots, sure, okay. Boots are fine, boots are great.
See you around.
You apparently have a foot fetish. That's very common. Well, our families are feuding. Tommy Joe and Mabel don't have much of a future. But maybe we can get them together for just a little while. What can we do? I bet William Pestle has a potion to unite our two young lovers. Here, take this note to William. He's staying at the Lion's Pride Inn in Goldshire. Yes, I am well aware of who William Pestle is. Thank you. So yeah, it was Breckenwell Farm that had that just had Princess. No problem, man. Thanks for stopping by. I'm probably gonna be heading to bed myself here before too long. It is getting late, and well, I'm not tired, but late enough that it's not. Yeah, you start running into problems of actually getting people to view. So just about everybody in America is getting ready. In the U.S. is getting ready to go to sleep. So yeah, I think I'm gonna head into the barn here and probably call it a night.
You lost a what? Didn't take no necklace because I ain't no thief. I might know who did, but I'm too hungry to remember. Maybe if I got a pie, I could tell you who has that necklace. And you know, I think that old Bernice lady at the other farm makes a great pork belly pie. Maybe if we gave her some chunks of boar meat from the bars that hang around our farms and told her that what it was for, she'd bake you a pie.
Probably. At least want to get the hell out of the rain. Alright. So yes. I think this is where we are going to end for tonight. It's oof. WoW Classic is a lot like the Coke Classic and stuff like that. It's tasty. It's nice to revisit. And you remember why they changed some stuff. Because there are a lot of things that they changed for very good reason. Like, very good reason. Like the spawn rates. Or the... kind of like this, like the spawn rates, the fact that you can kill 10 boars and get no ribs whatsoever, and that's kind of fucked up. So between now and next time we come back to a WoW Classic, which will probably be for Throwback Thursdays, yeah, I'm gonna have to decide. Do I want to continue on with the human side of things, the human quest line, and see what is it about Westfall that's changed so damn much? Because that's really where things changed, was Westfall. Not so much Elwyn Forest, but Westfall. I may go back to the Dwarven lands, quest up until I'm ready for Westfall, then zip back to Stormwind and be like, alright, Westfall, here I come. Show me what was originally there. Just for a good comparison of past and present, I think that would be really interesting, a really interesting thing to look at. As is, thank you guys very much for being here, whether you are watching live like Andrew and Curious, or if you're watching after the fact like I think a lot of you actually do, which is awesome. Watch whenever you want, however you want.
if you want to keep up on when we go live and when videos are posted and stuff like that, don't forget to prod the subscribe button on YouTube, the follow button on Facebook, and look up and go to our Twitter page and give us a follow there. So that's where we usually announce stuff, because YouTube is a little flaky as far as who it announces it to and not.
Do all of that so that you can stay tuned for more from Olaf Productions. Cheerio!